Let's get this show on the road, literally. Liam, cue the music, sir.
No, it's one whole night's worth. But
No skateboard here. There's no skateboard here.
Absolutely. A couple places aren't even around that I used to skate and get in trouble in. So we're down over here off the pecan where this guy used to, this is his childhood home. It actually used to be his bedroom right there. This sombrero tree, it's still here.
I don't know, maybe I'm reading 10. Wait, how long? Let me look at the video. And then I thought, oh wait, he wants me to clam it down a bit because it's too long.
Dun, 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 dun. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go back with B&D Chronicles, starring your host, Beamer, Dawn, with their two boys, Tyler and Bradley. Together, and with their two children, this dynamic duo make up what is known as B&D Chronicles. So as they're out and about, just peeping around, you never know who these two might even run into. It could be Graham, it could be aliens, it could even be this guy. It could even be this lovely couple right here. So strap yourselves in, make yourself comfortable, and get ready to go back with B&D Chronicles.
Hey guys, good afternoon. How's it going? Hope you guys have been enjoying these videos so far. This is the third installment of this Texas trip. Tomorrow is my last day here, then I leave Saturday. But right now, what am I up to? I'm actually going back to an old town that I lived in for about 12 years. And my mom's gonna take me. I'm gonna hang out with some friends. I might be able to stay a night. That's the plan. And then tomorrow I'm gonna go golfing. So today might turn into tomorrow, depending on how long the film is. I may just make it one long day tomorrow as well. So let's get this show on the road, literally. Liam, cue the music, sir. right, so we've officially made it into Temple. Right up there is Jalisco's. My friends are waiting for me inside right here at Jalisco's. Me and a friend of mine used to come here every morning. We'd actually walk from uptown to downtown and back every day, skateboarding and all kinds of mayhem. So we're gonna go in here. They actually have breakfast burritos that they have all day now serving. And we're gonna go see some stuff that I used to eat when I came here about, I wanna say anywhere from 7 to 8 years ago. I was running a little behind, so I'm gonna order and then I'm gonna show you my friends. I'm just gonna show you a quick overview of the menu. Pause it at your leisure.
Tree that's grown on top of the shed and is now like those brick setups on the shed is like tilted and it's just like one little gust of wind away from falling over. Yeah. Ridiculous.
So before I eat this wonderful, delicious looking tacos from breakfast, this is my buddy Brenden. He's a big supporter, and my friend Jason, big supporter. They're two of my original friends that we hung out back before we were in our adolescence. So we used to hang out all the time, well before the channel. Shoot, we would have gotten in trouble a lot if we had this channel back in the day.
Filming that we used to do. I wish we could find those
Like
tapes still.
us going into parking lots and jumping in shopping carts and punching each other.
Jackass impressions.
Exactly.
Or the oatmeal. Remember that we were sitting out there. Oh, we're just filming, checking out this new camera. And
Yeah.
Beaver.
So I went with what we usually get, the potato, egg, and cheese, which is vegetarian. These things are absolutely amazing. I love them. Forgot to mention that I also got the horchata to drink. Excellent.
Go food in my mouth. So anyway, what I was saying.
Done. Jalisco's. We're on our way to this guy's girlfriend's house real quick. First, we're gonna stop and get ourselves a drink. Man, this really brings back a lot of memories.
Walking to.
I can't tell you how much I used to skate in all these areas right here. There's a path that we used to take right up here. This is 31st Street.
All the time you got told, no, don't skateboard here. There's no skateboard here.
Absolutely. A couple places aren't even around that I used to skate and get in trouble in. So
Well, they can't tell you not to skateboard.
Beamer from B&D Chronicles definitely has a past. That's for sure. First off, I have to take a real quick stop. We just came down 31st Street coming down this way off of Avenue R. And now they got new places to actually, they didn't even have stuff like this to sit on. And the vegetation and everything has changed. They got these new crosswalks and stuff like that. Certainly was not here when we used to roam these streets.
No.
About 13, 14 years ago. Holy crud. Yep, dirt and I don't know what else. Rocks. Hey, that'll throw you to teach rocks.
I was gonna say. Copyright.
Yeah, that's us. All right, so I just got done hanging out with my friend Brandon. He's gonna stay with his girlfriend for a little while. This is Jeremiah, by the way, one of my long lifetime friends. Known him, since he was a wee guy.
I was a little kid.
He's about Tyler's age, actually.
Yeah, like 10.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah. So we're gonna go and hang out. I'm actually gonna take you guys down to a house that I used to live in and hang out, kind of catch a little bit of the outside and kind of show you some of the areas of where I've been, of where we've lived, and I think we're gonna go downtown. We're gonna probably check out the mall. Just gonna kind of hang out and have a good time. Come along. So we're down over here off of Pecan, where this guy used to. This is his childhood home. It actually used to be his bedroom right there. We still hang out here right in the front of the front. There's definitely a lot of childhood memories here at this place.
They left that there.
Yeah.
It was there when we moved out.
Was it?
Well, it was up here somewhere, but...
I wonder, have they changed the inside?
Oh yeah, they definitely changed the inside.
Don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, wow. Holy cow. Insane. Yeah, they even changed the place that I lived at for like 12 years. Yeah, whenever he lived here, the garage was actually a converted bedroom for his aunt. And here's the backyard. They actually fixed the fence. This fence was pretty trashed.
Yeah.
And I'll just kind of give you guys a little bit of a view here.
They really redid the backyard.
Wow, holy cow. Are you kidding? Hey, was this?
Yeah, remember it used to be closed?
Yeah, this part used to be enclosed here, right here. Right here, it actually used to be enclosed. And just on the other side of where he used to live, there's like this sombrero tree. It's still here. It's insane. I mean, most of the area is pretty much relatively the same. So we're off to go and check out and see what we can see at my old place. If there's people living there, I'm not gonna go up and poke up in there, so we'll just have to wait and see what we see when we get there. But pretty much everything around here, for the most part, like I said, it hasn't changed. I used to skate up all up and down these streets and go to the right here on East. It's kind of crazy. It's almost like, you know, coming back to a place that you once lived, but you know you can't stay for that long. It's great. So stopped off by where Tyler's old school right here on Thornton used to be. It's a brand new building. This is actually what it used to be connected to over in this area. Completely gone. And that's when he was in kindergarten. All right, we made that stop. Now we're just gonna go see the old house, and then we're off to the mall to take a lap around there because there's actually something there and I'm hungry. They got orange chicken. It's some of the best orange chicken in the world. A lot of traffic going on over there, and people outside doing some yard work, so we'll try to come back. I'm gonna be here till tomorrow afternoon, so there's plenty of time to do this. Off to the mall. And you know, actually it's about, I want to say, you know, you guys have been watching my videos, it's kind of like the Auburn Mall, the one that me and Cole do the pop hunting and stuff like that in. This used to be a Little Caesars.
Yeah, used to work at it, right?
And I used to work at that one. Yep, I sure did. Sure did.
That was a long time ago, man, 'cause that's been...
So here's the front of Thornton Elementary. Holy cow, they even got a wind turbine. Jeremiah just showed me. And used to skate in this parking lot all the time right over here. Holy cow, there used to be a track right here and like a soccer pitch right over here.
About right where the school's
Yeah,
at.
exactly.
Right smack dab where the school's at.
There's a church right over here. I'll show you guys here in a second. It used to be the youth group. It's called the Outback. It's where I used to go when I first came up here. They had these right here, and this is pretty much relatively the same, but this is all brand new. We actually used to be able to get to the creek onto the other side ages ago. Used to skate in this parking lot. This is the original part of the church. This is called Temple Bible Church, and people around here, they call it TBC. So, wow. It's just showing me all crazy things that have just grown up around this area. This is like so surreal.
The Creekside Center, what that?
Creekside Center it is called. That's just insane, man. Like, I used to skate like on here, right here with all these buddies. Yeah, like I used to skate off this ledge and stuff like that in this little drainage ditch all the time. Holy cow. The King's Daughters, there's still a King's Daughters clinic, I would think, over here, right?
Yeah, they almost killed me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So King's Daughters is actually at the hospital that we went to, the emergency room, and got the first ultrasound picture of Tyler when he was just the size of rice. They said it was the size of a grain of rice. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Dude, he's like up here on me now.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the pictures. Like, man, Bradley, like...
It's insane.
Freak.
So now we're down at the Temple Mall. It used to be Premier Cinema 12. Now it's 18, plus now it's an IMAX. It had already switched over to a 16 before we left, and an IMAX. But now it's 18. It's kind of insane. I've been gone for about 4 years, something like that. This whole area right over here, added in some stuff. So you guys have been following me. We had the Disney videos, and I talked about a Fuddruckers and how we used to have one, and then it used to be right here in the Temple Mall. It's right here in this location, or right here. And I don't even remember why it even closed. Do you remember?
I have no idea.
It just one day it just closed out of nowhere. It was gone. Showing today, they also show you what's coming soon. Not much of that has changed. Oh, we'll have to admit, one of the reasons why they no longer allow skateboards to be even held in this place. Because dude, right down there, I skated down those steps and actually got busted by security. Not gonna lie, I highly suspected that I would not see that still left here. Everything's pretty much the way it was when I left. Yo, Marty! It's like I was here yesterday. Oh man, okay, this used to be a Radio Shack, actually. It's now FX Game Exchange. Let's go check it. Oh, thank you. Good Lord, look at that. Hey Cole, look at all the Funko Pops. It's one way to keep something on record. Wait. Wow. It's a light. Dude, it's a light.
Nice.
Wow. Insane. Changes all over the place. Insane. So right over here is where you get the orange chicken that I've been talking about. This is what they have. Oh, this stuff is so good. It just got me a small side of orange chicken. You really can't find, it's the same kind of orange chicken. I've tried different variations of it, but nothing like here. This place has some of my favorite, actually my favorite of orange chickens. The one that comes the closest is probably Jade Palace. That's probably the closest one that I can think of. So I just finished eating, just took a lap around the mall just like I wanted to. Ah, so good. Hey, if you can envision it, we can make it. So we're now downtown after after being at the mall. Some more Americana right here in downtown. I used to come by here all the time. That's a mixture right there.
That's them now.
So now a lot of downtown is down. Oh wow.
Yeah, they're
That's
renovating
like
a lot of
this
things.
is a ballroom right here. I was here when I came by. Holy cow.
Bird Creek Burger. That's
We
actually
used to donate blood right over there.
a very good place.
The old Arcadia. He was just telling me that somebody actually just bought this old building. They're actually talking about redoing it and getting it back into working order. Actually, Jay's aunt said she once used to dance all the way up top when she was like in her 20s.
Oh wow,
This
that's
is
cool.
ages ago. So yeah, Temple used to be the old pass-through town. It was an old train town, very similar to Farmington, which actually used to be Farming Town.
Fun fact, Temple is the only place in the United States where BNSF and Union Pacific meet at the same place.
Is it really?
Yes.
That is really cool. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it. I'm actually standing in almost the exact spot. That building right over there stands on what used to be the original Temple skate park. Actually, I digress back to even further from that spot. It used to actually be located over by where we used to live, and that was Lions Park. And then it became Temple City Park, and now what do they call it now? Just the Temple Skate Park?
Yeah, I guess.
So, anyway, as I have stated in other vlogs and stuff, that Temple used to be a town, train pass-through town right here, and you said that it also connected what now?
It's the only place in the U.S. where BNSF and Union Pacific cross paths.
That's awesome. And over here, they have Whistle Stop Park, which we'll go over there, and they have like a playground and stuff like that right over in here, which I'll show you real quick. The boys have played on it over the years. I've come over just to hang out in this area. Actually, as a matter of fact, like right over in here. It's blowing my mind how much has changed. You know, even I've seen even more than I've shown you guys, and I'm just like, wow. Because there actually used to be like houses all right up in here. They're all just gone now. Just completely gone. Ground right over here. Doesn't look like anybody's hanging out. At least, well, it was built back in 2003. And that was the playground committee right there.
Yeah, I've actually never been here.
Ever been here?
Yeah, I've never been here. The elks are too.
And those have been erected ever since they opened up back in that year. That was actually right after we moved from New Jersey to here. I was 17 years old back then. It was actually before I met this guy. I actually met him through his older brother. We met mutually because we were skaters and stuff like that. And we all went to the same church and stuff. And this, I believe, has been here. This light post, I think, has been here ever since. But yeah, the mostly freight coming through here, plus Amtrak. The Amtrak station's just right over there, and you can get Amtrak all that goes all the way up to Dallas and stuff in other areas. And we're gonna go ahead and show you that right now. This has been here ever since this building that I could remember. This, they were for real. It's funny, skate park was right here, so this is kind of pretty much an echo for the past. But however, the ramps and stuff that they had down in this area are actually in a different location. They moved them to another location, which we are going to check out today. There comes a train coming down the railroad. As far as I'm going to go, they actually used to give tours. I think you used to be able to walk up and go in there whenever you wanted for the most part. It seems as thus then, pretty much they don't, I think they only do tours every now and then, so I'm gonna have to check that out. And whenever we come back, we'll dissect this place a little bit more. I'm making some mental notes right now about things I want to see, things I want to talk about, and places, other places I want to see, places I want to take you guys. So, but since we're on a really small time schedule, we'll best be moving on to the next part. There's a splash pad right over there. We're off here at Mount Miller Park. We used to actually play football, soccer right over in that area. And you can actually walk all these trails. They actually have a place to walk, and they have these benches that you have right here, which I'll show you here in a minute. But first, walking right over this way. Yeah, so this is actually the original sign that they had for it. Open, park open from 8 to dusk. There were actually times that we actually stayed out a little bit longer than that. There were times that some people would bring up their cars. Like some of the pros, like Cody McIntyre, who's actually a Bell County local, would actually come in and bring his car up closer just so he could skate for a couple more hours. Most of the time, they really didn't care. So anyway, I'll show you the ramps and stuff like that. They're all the original ones that they brought to after the other location, the first location, which was all wooden skate park. So of course, your standard quarter pipe, about 5 feet. I want to say, no, that's 4.5. 4.5, about 4.5 feet. Spine transfer, spine transfer ramp. Kicker. I used to boneless and skate on those all the time. Half pipe right there. A couple more quarters. That was the one that everybody usually used. I actually think they brought in a couple more. I think that one looks a little bit more new. That was on the other side of the park. It would actually, if in comparison to where that is, that would have been like right over in this area, over at the old location, if I remember correctly. And these were actually would have been switched around. The stairs would have been right here going that way, and this would have been actually right here, and that would have been on the other side. And while I'm out here checking out the skate park, these guys over here are playing cricket. Never seen that before, at least not here in the States.
No, definitely not in Temple.
No, definitely not in Temple. So continuing on, dude, I swear it's crazy. I mean,
like I said earlier, you were pointing out some things that I forgot had been gone or something was there, and you're like, oh, that's not there anymore. And it's like, oh yeah, that used to be there. That was a thing. Not anymore.
It's like some things you'll remember they were there, and I thought they weren't. Maybe they just spruced it up. Who knows? So on to the next location, which I have no idea where we're headed. I think we're headed to find the Chinese Mansion, which is in the historic part of town, and I'll show you the differences. Actually, the signs for Temple are blue because that's the colors of the town. Now in the historic district, they're more like a chocolate, brown kind of coffee colored look. And I actually used to live in that area at an apartment building, just right on the edge of it, right on French Street, as it was called, or actually as it is called. And I'll show you this little bench right here. Hear no evil, see no evil, and of course, speak no evil. Try to remind myself that all of the time. Does it work? Yeah, about 98% of the time. Quite a bit of history in the town that you live in, and you live it every day. And I'm like, history! I love it. Dun 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 dun. So I was able to find it right off the bat. This is what used to be considered the Chinese mansion. It is now owned by, I think, Dr. Gosney. I'm gonna put a link in the description actually about this house. I really didn't do a whole lot of research before I came to check it out. I used to live in the area, so we used to drive by it all the time and stuff like that and whatnot. But this is what people consider the Chinese mansion. And from what I've heard, I don't know if it's still true, but there used to be tunnels that used to expand underneath the house. And my brother Jay actually did some remodeling in there ages ago when he was like a teenager. And now it's like a private home and stuff like that. So I'm not going to go any further than I am. But just wanted to let you know, if you're in the area and you want to find it, it's on the corner of 11th and Monroe, just right over here, right across, right there. And then I think this used to be some like living quarters for servants and stuff like that back in the day. And this is actually all lined in this area. Let me see if I can get a better shot and zoom in. This area right here is actually full of bamboo. So yeah, one last shot of the Chinese mansion. Look at that. That's that side, and we're gonna drive around the backside to show you the backside, and then we're gonna get on out of here and get on with the day.
That bamboo.
So coming on the backside of it, this is more of what the bamboo looks like. I'm just gonna kind of roll this down for you guys. Yep, that's bamboo. So we're coming up on the backside of it here. It's got a tennis court, and that's it. Yeah, but like I think that used to be like the living quarters and stuff. So yeah, that's Chinese mansion in this area. I used to actually walk by it quite a bit when I lived in this area because I used to work up at a trash bag factory. So yeah, like they have similar houses around here, other places that really nice, just old historic downtown. The people that actually live in a lot of these places actually have what's considered old money. It was actually established, the historic district was actually established in 1978. And ever since then, it's like here, this is what I'm talking about. They have the colors, the historic district look. So yeah, I used to live in that area of the old historic district ages ago when Tyler was really little and stuff. And now we're actually headed over to West Adams in another area where I used to live, and they have a really huge Walmart over there, and we're gonna stop in there, check it out. Plus I needed a couple things anyway, but yeah, we'll see you on the other side. The other side,
Sure.
or is it that side? And Jeremiah,
Yes.
What's going on with this road here?
I don't know. This is something new. And look, it's breaking into the lanes. There's not normally 4 lanes here that I know of. I don't know what's going on.
Now over on the west side of town, that actually used to be an old video rental store. And right here, this is a gas station called Stripes. I actually worked on the south side. I completely forgot. I don't know why I was thinking it was north. Anyway. So we're headed down this way to see more.
Nice historic bridge.
Yep, that's always been there. I've never actually walked across that one. That wasn't there. The auto zone definitely wasn't there.
Pretty much anything past this
These-
point was not here.
These, I think this was here. But like all this stuff right here, never seen it before. And this is the other Walmart that they have in this town.
Circle back around.
And they have a Burger King over here. They didn't before. Holy cow!
Arby's, Popeyes. New Holy Trinity Church School. I don't know if that was
We
it.
got 3 Whataburgers. I don't know how many upteen million McDonald's is in this town.
As I mentioned earlier, Panda
Panda Express just went in, he said, not too long ago. They got another Taco Bell, so that makes 3. And Burger King used to be down by the H-E-B across from the Temple Mall. Now what is now the Whataburger. That used to be the old Burger King location. Now they have one over here. The only way you could actually get a Burger King was to actually go to Belton. That was the only way. Been hanging out with this dude for past 3 or 4 hours. We went over to the Elks Lodge. This guy's a member. Learned a lot of cool things. Met a lot of cool people tonight and stuff. So it's been educational.
It's a good organization.
So
I
I
highly
think
recommend it.
I think we're gonna actually say goodbye for the rest of the night here. We love you. We'll see you guys very, very soon. Stay safe, stay strong, and stay positive. Welcome back, everybody. Today is the day that I leave. First thing you will notice that it still has some of the old brick from back in the day. I wasn't even a year old when that happened. I remember hearing the stories later when I was a kid, but this is an actual picture of what this looks like and what it was, as you can see. This is where I'm going to hunker down for the night, so I'm going to let you guys go for a whole minute. See you guys in the morning when I'm on my way